Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. He missed with that headshot. Teddy, do you ever get the sense when you see a guy who has good defensive movement with his head that it can also become predictable to his opponent?
Yeah, sometimes if you make that head movement from too far away, you can get time. You have to be close enough to draw the punch. Kind of like a batter in the batting box in baseball. You have to wait until the ball starts to break. If you start swinging too soon, you're going to miss that ball. You got to be close enough to get hit. And just before you get hit, then you move your head.
90 seconds to go here in this round. The Dreams nailed by a huge uppercut. Zoning in with the overhand left. Good work defensively by the Dream. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to...
He is not in good shape. He could be on... Wow! He goes down from the uppercut. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Looking good. Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left.
The Dream's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up. But he looks to be steady on his feet here. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Pulls the trigger fast. Effective work with that flush overhand right. That's a fine jab by the Dream. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. The Dream showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counter punch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
The Dream's able to avoid that punch. And now they're trading blows. The Dream's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Not able to land the uppercut. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
The Dream's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. A crushing two-punch combo by the Dream.
Nice! Nice!
The Dream's proving to be elusive.
Work the body!
Targeting that overhand left. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep your hands up!
10 seconds to go in this third round. He scored well after being hit himself. And this round comes to an end.
You're okay. Keep your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep them up. Listen, he's going to come forward this round, all right? Keep that jam moving.
Now start around number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Targeting that straight left hand. Teddy, what advice do you give in a situation like this when you have a fighter who's clearly been hurt, who's just looking to hold on and buy himself some time?
Well, it's more than just advice. You know, I admonish him a little bit. I tell him, hey, listen, I don't want no excuses that he's tying you up. It takes 2 to tango. You don't have to get tied up if you don't let him. Don't let him. Take a little step back and create room and let those hands go.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
That's it! He's tied! He's tied! Let's go! Keep doing what you're doing!
That was not well targeted by the Dream. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
The Dream's banged by a left hand. Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. You believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
The Dream's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what to come back at him.
The Dream's punch is far off the target. Halfway into round number 5 here. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. Defense easily turns into the Dream smacked by a left hand. He is stunned, but somehow has the wherewithal to hang on. Good exchange. He fires back. The Dream's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. On the mark with the overhand right.
You're still not moving enough. Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. The Dream stunned and staggered. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
The Dream's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Come on, kid.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. That uppercut absolutely rocks him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right now. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Right back to the work up top. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. I like this kind of defense, Teddy. I like this kind of guy that just says, go ahead, think you can try to hit me up top. You can't. Great movement.
Very good movement, very good vision. He sees everything. To do this, you have to be very calm. He's very calm. He's very in control.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut.
Relax, relax.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
It's all right, just keep moving.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The Dreams landed a good, solid combination.
Come on, kid.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round.
There you go. You gotta get the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time.
Round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Went to the body there, but unable to connect. To the head he goes with a left hand. Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot-shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, Don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
Now hugging on the inside.
Let's see some defense.
The Dream's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Ten seconds to go in the seventh. The Dream's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice work out there. Just keep.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round, since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Nice.
Scores up top with a left. And yet another big shot comes in. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. The Dream's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, The Matrix.
Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.
This is my life. When the day so dark, you would swear it was night. Night came with the beat to help me carry the light. So you